What is going on, people? NGS back again for another video. Happy Friday. If you're wondering why it is a happy Friday, because for all us college buddies, it is the start of spring break. Well, my college anyway. I'm not so sure about yours. So if you are in college and you are on spring break, comment down below. Anyway, hey guys, how you doing? It's been a while since I've uploaded another video, so I said, hey, why not start a spring break? I got a couple things I want to discuss, so let's get to it. What you are viewing on the screen right now, if you are watching this video, if you aren't watching this video and you are just listening to me in the background while you do other things, such as homework, writing up a review, or, God forbid, masturbating, Batman Arkham Asylum on the PC, Rocksteady sure knows how to make a game where you play it, you don't want to stop, and you can't play the sequel unless you play through all of this. Because I've played through this game collectively 5 times. And there has never been a time where I would just stop playing it, you know, and then move on to other things. No, I always have to complete a playthrough of it. And that is what I'm doing right now. I own Batman Arkham City on the PC. But I randomly started up a playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. And I just can't stop it. Rocksteady, I don't know what it is. Man, if we were going to look back on a generation, this one in particular, I think Rocksteady Studios would probably be my favorite developer. Probably. I'm not so sure. People are saying that, well, they only made like 2 games this generation, but it's just that those games were so goddamn good. And I could also say the same thing about this generation with Quantic Dream, Heavy Rain, which is what I'm also going to talk about in this video, which is the tech demo. But Rocksteady Studios sure does know how to make a great game. So after I finish up this playthrough of Arkham Asylum, I'm moving straight to Arkham City. And if you are wondering why you are looking at Xbox buttons, hey, PC gaming, man. Mouse and keyboard is good for everything, but there are just some games that I love to play with a gamepad. There are a lot of games that really were designed around playing with a gamepad, not mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard is good for a lot of things like RTS, especially first-person shooters, MMOs, because of the, first off, the mouse, you have greater accuracy and responsiveness than you ever could with DualShock, you know, like controls, dual analog, and of course you have more buttons on a keyboard so you can do a lot more things, but just games like this, the Assassin's Creed series, and even several platformers, I just think they work better with a controller. Now, that's just me personally. I know other people who love to play with the mouse and keyboard, and that's cool. They can do whatever they want. The great thing about PCs, you got options. So, if you don't want to play mouse and keys, you can do gamepad. What kind of gamepad? Xbox 360 controller, PlayStation 3 controller, hell, even the Wii remote. So that's just really what I want to stress. Next thing on the agenda, Peter Molyneux has officially left Microsoft and Lionhead Studios to join something else. I don't really care what he's doing, but a lot of people are asking me about that because I have sort of a funny relationship with Peter Molyneux, or as how Yules1 the homeless gamer calls him, Peter Molyneux. Peter Molyneux is nothing but a clown. He is a joke, and I'm not going to deny that. I think that what he does for his games, especially this gen with Fable, are ridiculous. I mean, he overhypes them to freaking the highest limits possible. I'm trying to make Fable the greatest role-playing game of all time. We're not about conventional thinking. We have a simple yet satisfying combat system. Mash, 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 mash that X button! So suffice it to say, most people who follow Peter Molyneux just follow him to see what crackpot thing he's going to say. And that's like the best thing that I love about him. It's just that he's hilarious. You know, I really don't follow him as a credible game developer, especially this gen. But he's just there to make me laugh whenever I'm having a bad day, to see what else he's going to say. And we need more of those people, more developers who have character, you know, who have charisma. Like, I really love Kevin Butler, Reggie Fils-Aimé, and several other devs, you know, because they're not just fucking drones of the industry like, oh, we will talk positive about our game will be better than everybody. If you can have a laugh at the same time as promoting your game, then I think that's good. But Peter Molyneux has left Lionhead Studios to form, I don't know exactly what it's called, but maybe this will be a good thing for the Fable franchise because you won't have him hyping it up to no limit, talking about all of these features that are never going to make it into the game, and essentially maybe the game will actually get finished this time around. So there could be hope for the Fable franchise because it always had potential. You know, but after the first game, that potential just went downhill so fast. I mean, buggy, glitchy, unfinished, crap DLC. I mean, like, these features he promised never made it into the game. So maybe this time around, they can actually work towards a goal and achieve it instead. So that's really what I want to say on Peter Molyneux. Next up is Quantic Dream's Kara tech demo. If you guys haven't checked this out, go check it out. The Game Developers Conference, GDC, is currently going on, and they've been talking about a lot of things. One thing was Quantic Dream's tech demo. It's called Kara, as I said, Kara, whatever you want to pronounce it, Kara. But amazing. All I gotta say, Quantic Dream really does show. You know, this is not their next new game by any means. It isn't their next project. It's just showing what they've been working on in a year's time, year and a half time. And I believe this was finished around a year ago, so this was done last year. So who knows where they could have gone from there? You know, are they working on the PS3, or are they working secretly on the PlayStation 4 and their next game might be a launch title? We don't know, but anything that Quantic Dream does, I will be definitely intrigued to see, because they are a great team of people. Heavy Rain is a phenomenal game, no matter what people say about it. I know there's a lot of jokes when it comes to the voice acting being questionable, especially with the European accents. Agent Nam and Jaden, but I digress on that front. So if you haven't checked out the Kara demo, check it out. Of course, it's a Quantic Dream game, very heavy in character emotion. You can definitely feel for this character, and it's something that's relatable. So maybe this will get made into a game at some point or another, maybe 10 years from now, I'm not sure, but it was phenomenal nonetheless. Now the final thing on the agenda to finish up this gaming talk. Now yes guys, I am aware, I have seen the news reports and received constant PMs and messages about it. Capcom once again doing what they do best, ripping off their fan base with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and all I gotta say is, shit is a joke, it really is. And my antivirus software has upgraded. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to spend that much time here talking about it. Hit me up on Blog TV or Ustream. It'll happen sometime during this break if you want to hear what I fully think about Capcom ripping off their gamers, so none of that here. I want to end off this video in a good mood. So, Medal of Honor Warfighter. EA has just announced, well not just announced, it was like last week anyway, that a sequel to the 2010 reboot is currently in development, being made exclusively by Danger Close. It will no longer be a collaboration with DICE as was the last game. The multiplayer was made by DICE, the single player was made by Danger Close, and if you guys pretty much understood what I thought about the game, not much has changed. Overall, it was just an okay game. There was nothing special about it, but it was a real disappointment because I really do enjoy the Medal of Honor franchise, and this reboot, it just felt out of place. I don't think they knew what exactly they wanted to do. Do they want to be a Call of Duty clone? Do they want to do Battlefield multiplayer? The story mode starts out so goddamn cliche and so Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, but if you invest the time to play it all the way through, the last portion of the game is actually worth playing because you really do feel for these soldiers. There's a particular point in the game where you think they're going to die. Obviously that's not the case because it wouldn't end there, but it had potential, don't get me wrong. Me and Trent were counting down the days for this game's release because it did look good. The final product was just meh, glitchy, buggy, all that junk. So with the sequel, I'm not really looking forward to this with the highest expectations, but I'll still be looking around for it, you know. Maybe when it comes down in price, I'll check out some of the reviews from the good people here on YouTube, see what they have to say about the game. It is being written by soldiers who are actually involved in the war, so we're going to be getting first-hand experiences. Hopefully that'll be a lot more stronger this time around as opposed to the first game. There is a co-op mode apparently coming in this game, so we'll see how that turns out. And really, that's all I have to say on Medal of Honor Warfighter. It has the potential to be good, but maybe 2 years is not enough to properly reboot the series. Maybe we need a longer development cycle to actually make things good, because spending 3 years to make a game isn't that bad of a problem. Like, especially if, you know, if it's a reboot, I think you should spend a lot of time ironing it out first, you know? Not just rushing it because we have to do one. But I think I'm going to end this video here, my friends. I want to go back to playing Arkham Asylum so I can get down on that Arkham City. Dad Arkham City, dead ass Catwoman. I will be hosting another live stream. I might do it on Ustream this time because I want to record the entire session for people who have not seen it. And Blog TV has this stupid 10-minute rule, so I don't want to keep ending it there. I just want it to be continuous. So if you want to know when I'm going to be doing one, the links for my Facebook and Twitter accounts, hit me up on those. You'll be the first to find out when I will actually be live streaming. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I'm a GS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.